where it's rained for a solid month. And there's really not much you can do about that. You can't get the moisture out of the soil. It pretty much is there. On the one hand, where there was not a lot of snow cover, so whatever there was melted quickly, and the vegetable fields dried up quicker, so we could get out a little earlier to work them. There's still the freeze possibility with night temperatures, so you really can't get vegetable plants out any earlier than mid to late May, because that's usually the last frost threat, is mid to late May. But it does give you the opportunity to get this kind of stuff done. There have been years where there's still snow on the ground and it's soaking wet and you can't get a tractor in the field. So it gives you a little bit of ability to get out there and work the soil, do whatever you have to do, get fertilizer down, if you're going to put plastic down, or it gives you the ability to get a little head start, getting prepared. In that respect, the lack of snow has been helpful. But on the other hand, it's a lack of moisture. So if it doesn't catch up at some point in time, it's going to cost more labor and irrigation materials and things of that nature. So in the next few days, it's going to get a lot warmer. And I just happen to pull off this fruit bud. There's probably 1, 2, 3. There's 6 flower buds in this one cluster right here, and they're all budded out. You can see them individual buds in there. They'll start to separate a little bit as they progress. You'll start to see, and you can't really see them on this variety, but you'll start to see them at the tips. They'll look pink, and they're just about on the verge of opening up at that point. It's probably about a month ahead of schedule because of the warm weather we had earlier. Where it ends up, I don't know, because it's cooled off significantly. So as long as we don't get any drastic overnight temperature drop when these are open and have the pretty white flower blooms on them, we should be okay. Every year we kind of hold our collective breath through that period because there's still potential frost in that time in May when they're supposed to be open. But it seems like this year we're going to be holding our collective breath for a lot longer than a week or two, just because everything's so early.